Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Rogue Tower. Now we're still checking out the brand new towers. At the very end of the video we'll be going mad with the stabby one. But for now let's get involved and let's take on the double defense this time where our record is level 29. Can we beat that today?
No.
Now I won't lie to you, this is attempt 6 or 7.
That's not fair.
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So early on, we're going to shove ballistas down between these. Because as we surround the houses, we get more gold per round. So we'll just expand that way. Ooh, more houses. We'll take the mana siphon because we'll need that in a bit. We'll expand that direction. We should be able to take the first few rounds out without doing anything fairly early on. I'm going to take banditry because I love to live life on the edge. So technically, we're down to just 10 lives, but we'll take that because we like more money. Early on, I quite like a bit of a shredder because they do area damage. So I'm going to take that. And actually, if I shove that up there, it covers both sides. That could be very useful. So let's upgrade the health damage on there and then expand that direction. So you can see the shredder, how it works. It shoves the saw blade into the ground and it just rips through everyone. It also does bleed damage. So if we do that upgrade, we'll gain 50% bleed. Nice. Now, I think I'm going to take the monument tower, which is one of the new ones. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's good against shields, which you will need after level 15 when we take down the Oogie. So I'll take that in prep. And if I really want to take this seriously, what I could do, I could just spend all my money like shoving towers down around these houses. Because although I don't actually need like the early damage, just the extra gold really does add up. Anyway, armor's going to be a problem in a bit. I haven't got any good armor towers yet. I know the cannon is quite good against it, so I'll take that. It's quite pricey though at 750. But we can demolish those temporary ballistas and we're up to 800, so we can afford one. What I might do, if I expand that way, that is a nice straight. So I can shove a cannon on there and say, don't look at progress, look at the most health. So it should always shoot backwards. Then I've got to go with heavy shafts. For some reason, I'm just drawn to this one. So we'll take that and then we'll expand up this way where hopefully these back ballistas should do some damage. But first, I should probably upgrade some of these towers. There you go, editor. I do listen after all, right? So we'll expand and sadly the path turned away from our ballistas. A few of them are still in range though, which is nice. And up here you can see the cannon working. So as it shoots, the cannonball does fire in a completely straight line and wipes out loads. I could probably use a cannon over here if I'm honest. Thankfully, Shredder is going to do the business and save us some health. Although apparently we did lose health at some point because we're down to just 15 lives. Anyway, for this upgrade, I would love to go for the Tesla coil. Unfortunately, YouTube captions and YouTube monetization, they don't sit well with each other. And they keep calling the Tesla coil something that's not like a Tesla coil at all. Let me know in the comments, did YouTube understand my use of the word Tesla coil? I think I'm going to shove a cannon up there when I've got some more gold. So let's expand that way. Oh man, look at that straight line. I want this cannon to like shoot up that direction. Boosh, there it goes. Do you see that? Go again, boosh. Oh, I love it. All right, unfortunately, some enemies made it to the tower. We're down to 12 health. But something that could help us, making our cannonballs do some bleed damage. So we'll do that. And then I think when I expand this, I should get enough gold in that I can buy another cannon. So let's expand that way, yeah. And I'll tell you what, let's just shove a cannon on there. So it should shoot up that direction. Nice. And yes, they're getting rinsed. Over this way, I'm going to upgrade the shredder in the middle. Whoa, okay, I think we're back. I think we're back in the game. All right, for this upgrade, we'll upgrade our ballistas, then expand this direction. And man, it's still a straight line. I want to shove another cannon on here. Yeah, something worth noting. I'm going to change that to most armor because look, there's stacks of logs coming. Now, the stacks of logs contain other enemies, so we need to be very, very careful because once we destroy them, enemies will fly out. Let's just check down this side. Yeah, we're defending down there just about. It's just the stacks of logs that I'm concerned about. Come on, cannon. There we go. Phew. All right, next up, we're going to make the bleed damage a bit more on the cannons, or am I going to do the ballistas? Now, I'll keep the cannons going. Cannons seem to be working well, although I feel like I want another one. I do want another one up here. I can't quite afford it yet. I know that I should upgrade the ones I have, but I always want more. Look how straight that is. It's perfect. Yeah, I think for now I might just shove a shredder on this side. Ideally in a location that covers the most area. I think I'm going to make my cannon a bit stronger, up to level 5, and then maybe this one a little bit as well. We're just doing armor and health, and then we'll expand. Right, okay, so we can see 2 arms, they join into one area here. So this is sort of where I want to start doing all my area damage. So basically, very good place for these 2 things. So we're taking out stacks of logs, we're taking out all the enemies with the saw. So that's good. This side, a little bit scary. Let's give you a bit more armor damage, mate. Come on, you gotta take these guys out. Ooh, and I'll tell you what, something we might want to take now, the frost keep, because that slows enemies down. So that will be perfect, like on here. Or maybe the range of the cannon's really far. Yeah, I mean, ideally, I wanna put a frost keep on both of these arms. I think I will just put it on there for now, and that should make that cannon a bit of a better aim. I might do the same down here. Yes, the range of that goes up there. So if I flow enemies down there, we should be able to keep shooting up that direction a lot more. And the reason I like the frost keeps is, although they do a little bit of damage, generally I don't really find it's worth upgrading them. I just put them there for the slower enemies. But the extra damage they do, it's never a bad thing. Anyway, let's expand that way, and then these ballistas will do some damage. And then by the time they get over to our death area, look, they're already so hurt. So you can see Frost Keepers slow down the stacks of logs. They're getting absolutely annihilated. That's nice. This side, same thing. I think that was the only enemy that made it past the cannon on this side. We're up to level 13 though, so we are going to have to think about the shield damage in a bit. So we either need this tower, which I'm not going to say again to risk this video getting demonetized, or the poison sprayer. Now the good thing with the poison sprayer is obviously it's poison. So if I take that one and then we shove these early on in the map, we should be good. So up here, everyone's going to combine there. So if I put a poison sprayer there, you can see shield multiplier is currently 10, so it's doing 50 damage. If I spend a bit of money upgrading that, you've now got a level 10 tower. That does a lot of shield damage. So I'm sort of future-proofing each arm. So that one's good. We'll do the same over this side, probably there. So that should look down that arm. I think that's how we're going to play this. Take a load of shield damage upgrades, and then we're good. Right, I'm going to live life on the edge and take banditry too for some extra high risk, high reward gameplay. We'll then expand that way. And look, it's the Oogie. So we need to think about how we're going to take this guy down. He's got a lot of health, and I need some damage over time. So what I might do, I might shove some temporary ballistas down on all these +3s and tell them to look at the most health. So he's slowed down by the Frost Keep. I think we're good. I think we've defeated the Oogie. He's just got a saw in the ass. Right, so he's down, and that is good. And we've also unlocked the mana bank, which we're definitely going to need because our mana situation is not good at all. We're making 3 a second, but that was empty because we're using it all up. So I'll take that. We'll see what Oogie gave us for upgrades. Monument damage against shields. We'll get a radar tower for later. And we'll increase our poison per second. And then hopefully I've got the gold to get some mana back. So we'll cover all these crystals in siphons. And then 809 gold left. I think I'm going to shove a monument down. But I sort of want to see whether the poison towers will actually cope first. So anyway, let's expand. Oh, I got 1,000 gold. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a radar tower. And we'll shove that down sort of just in the middle so it covers everywhere. So basically that's just a plane that flies around, and look, it does like gunning runs. So I think that should save us. I've got it set to progress. So hopefully if anyone gets too close, he should deal with it. So if we combine the monument with these poison towers, we should easily remove some shields. So what's the area like on the... Oh, the area is huge. So if I shove that on there, if I say... Look at the most shield. We should get rid of that. And then I just need 900 gold to get another one on this side, which I want to shove up here probably. So we'll expand that way. So we'll shove a monument tower down. Say, look at the most shield. And then if I get some more gold, I'm going to shove another cannon on there, looking down that way. But yeah, you can really see how this is working now. So enemies get slowed down. Cannons annihilate. Oh, and we got that. And look, you can see the sword just stabbing the stacks of logs. Like, even if you're hiding in that stack of logs, you're going to be getting stabbed. It's going to be horrible. Anyway, we're also back up to full health as well, because we do gain our health back every few rounds. So the radar tower does that. I can increase the range by 15. If I do that, where do we go to? So at the moment, it goes to that point. So we'll select that. Oh my goodness, that's a huge upgrade. So yeah, may as well get value for money with those. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get value for money out of these ballistas as well. And then we'll go this direction. Anyway, we'll make our poison per second increase by 30 up to 80. And then we'll see how we cope this time. I do want to shore up this side a bit more though. I feel like I've let this side down a bit. Whereas this side should cope fine. I am going to... Let's speed up and see how we get on. So, oh yes, look at all the stabbing in fast motion. Ooh, a chest. What's in there? Ooh, a bit more bleed damage. Thank you. And then we got just under 2,000 gold to shore up this side. And to be honest, I might spend it on upgrades. So we'll give the shredder a lot more health damage. We'll give this cannon some health and armor damage. And then you get shield damage.
I'm so proud of you.
And I hope that's money well spent. Now, since we got poison on both arms, I'm going to take Creeping Cough, which slows enemies down if they're poisoned. That sounds good to me. And then we can see all these people that are poisoned, they're getting slowed down quite a lot. That blue bar underneath is how slow they're going. This might be risky. I'm going to get another radar tower. I think 2 planes could really save me, particularly if they're upgraded to do a lot of health damage. So they're both level 10 now. That cost all my money, just adding one and leveling them both up. Hopefully it'll pay off. Ooh, and look, we've got a castle up here. But for now, we're sticking with our danger areas. And this time we do have an Oogie. So what I might do, I might cheat a little bit. And I might expand the map and then see where Oogie comes from. So he's down there, the Soul Shepherd Oogie. And I can see he's got a lot of shield. As many monument towers as we can down. All looking at the most shield. So hopefully... Yeah, there they go. They're all getting well stuck in to the Soul Shepherd Oogie, who's now slowed down because he is poisoned. And I might shove another poison sprayer down, although it doesn't matter. He's down. He is down. That is good. So that was a good way to spend like 10 grand, and I can get all of those back if I want to. Anyway, I'm going to take the Golden Forest upgrade and then chop down some trees. I will also open the chest, so we'll make bleeding take more damage. We'll make cannons do burn damage. There's another chest up this way to open with lots of upgrades we want. And then we're going to chop some trees down. So 25% chance to get an upgrade. We also get 625 gold. So chop you down, chop you down, chop you down. All of you getting chopped down. Where's the upgrades? There's one finally. So yeah, we deforest the entire map and we got like 1 upgrade. Cheers, game. Anyway, we have a lot of gold. So what I'm thinking, shove another cannon on there. Upgrade both of these to do super armor damage. Probably add an extra monument up here. Upgrade that to do shield. Get rid of some of these monument towers. So we've just got the 2. And then I might just go radar. Or I could add an extra cannon because that will sort of double the shot. Yeah, I think add an extra cannon on there. Loads of armor damage up to level 10. And then another 2 radars, I reckon, and we'll upgrade the health. And then we've got 1,100 quid should anything go wrong. But let's expand and see how we get on. Ooh, 3 lines combining into 1. That's going to be a lot of enemies. Anyway, lots of enemies making it down here. A little bit scary. Perhaps I could use an extra shredder on here. Although, yes, the planes really do save you. Yeah, I think extra shredder on there and we'll level it up a lot. We'll just increase the range even more. So look, the entire map is covered, even if I expand. Ooh, banditry 3. More money. Yes, please. I can see mana's down a bit, so I'm going to get a few mana siphons down. Thankfully, we've got loads of crystals spare. Then I might shove a poison sprayer up there. Shield damage. Then let's see how we cope. It might be worth getting a cannon up this way as well, just to remove some early armor. So cannon on there. We'll upgrade you to armor damage when we can. Yeah, that worked much better. So ballistas now do bleed damage, which means I might shove a few ballistas up this way. And then, oh, we took some tower damage that time. So I think a few more ballistas up here. Upgrade them quite a bit. They also do burn damage as well. So lots of damage over time, which is good. Okay, so let's try and work out where enemies are getting to. Like, what are... They're like little dogs. I don't want to hurt dogs. Why do dogs want to attack my tower? That's no fun. Anyway, this side seems to be coping well. How's the top side looking? Seems to be pretty good. Okay, so there's quite a bit of health escaping. So I'm thinking another frost keep, and then we'll shove a shredder down the middle. Let's upgrade you a lot, shredder. Do a lot of health damage. There we go. We've got to spend some more money on upgrading these while it's cheap. All right, and then we're up to level 35, which is another boss Oogie. And by the way, we've smashed our record of level 29. So let's start that and see where the Oogie spawns. It's down here. It's Satan. So he's called the Fallen Oogie. I think what we're going to do, poison sprayer on these big towers. Give them a bit of shield damage. Probably just up to level 5. I don't want to spend too much money. But then I'll put a monument like there because that covers a huge area with a load of shield damage. Because we know they do extra damage against poisoned enemies as well. And yeah, you can see Satan is being stabbed. So good news is shield is nearly down. He's got a lot of health though. And we don't really have too much health stuff. So let's shove a shredder up there. Give you a load of health damage. So he's poisoned. He's bleeding now. He's a little bit on fire. I think that's from the ballistas getting him. And now we've got our planes, which are really good against health. And yeah, they are just rinsing him. It's beautiful. Oh, I love the radar tower. Now, we've got a few chests over here, so we'll take the upgrades from there. Oh, biplanes do burn damage. That sounds fun. All right, and then we'll expand again and see where we need to spend our money. We're up to like nearly 10 grand now. And if I had to guess, it's probably going to be the top arm because I spent quite a lot upgrading the bottom one to take down that Oogie. I mean, or they'll both just cope fine and we won't have to do anything. Okay. Right, so we've just uncovered our first portal and look, all the spawn of Satan are coming out. So we really need to take them down. I'll tell you what, it's probably worth upgrading some of these ballistas because they're going to get the early enemies and the later ones as well. Upgrade the shredder. Oh man, upgrading is the way to go.
Why did no one tell me that I should be upgrading my towers, not just buying new ones all the time?
No one tells me anything in these games.
Why are you the way that you are?
Oh, we can make our biplanes do poison damage as well. Yeah, why not? Something I did notice that round, my mana actually went down. That bar got empty at one stage. So I need to use the mana bank down here. I could do some siphons, but I think mana bank will get me more mana for the money I'm spending at this point of the game. So I'm just going to place a bank down quite efficiently up here. Right, there's that. And you can see that's put me up to plus 38 a second. That is efficient engineering. So as you fast through this round, you can see the bar's staying way higher now, which means we're using less mana than we're creating, which means we're constantly doing damage. Although enemies are getting quite far through, I don't want to lose this. Let's shove another shredder down and let's upgrade these ballistas because we've got the money. Right, so I've just gone through and leveled up a load of these towers to like level 15-ish. Let's hope that does a bit better. I feel like it's just because all of our attack is sort of all in the same area. I mean, what are they? We're being attacked by cubes. What do cubes have against me? I just unleashed a triangle. No, I think that's it. Oh, no. We got to level 40, which is 10 levels better than our previous record. But I've just moved on to a creative mode where we're going to put the monument tower to the test. So I'm sort of intrigued to compare like just that with no towers to that, which is all the towers. And we can see just how many swords fire. Oh man, actually, they're getting closer than I thought they would. Thankfully, when they get close, a lot of swords come out at once. Not going to lie, though, I'm not sure this is going to do as well as the cannons did last time. I guess because it's more of a damage over time sort of tower. And oh man, they're getting so close to the tower already. I love the stacks of logs getting annihilated as well. Anyway, I think the real test will be the next level after this one with the Oogie. Because he's got a lot of health. Because if you watch these, like, although we are murdering most enemies, they're getting closer and closer to our tower. So I guess let's see what happens now. There is Mr. Oogie himself. So first off, we deal with all of those, sort of deal. They're getting very close. All right, and then the Oogie has entered. Look. Look how many swords are going in. Okay, that was quite cool to watch. Surely no one's going to get through now, right? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. They're getting close. All right, so level 20 enemies are getting blooming close to the tower. We did just about survive. We've got a loads of stacks of logs coming, though. I think we do actually cope with them quite nicely, thankfully. Anyway, the following level, although lots of swords are coming in, these vampires, they're sort of like spawning bats as they die. So, oh, they're getting so close. Look how many swords are flying in, though. Oh, that one was close. Anyway, level 23 was a tough round. Look how close an enemy got. He did drop a chest just at our doorstep. So let's upgrade the monument tower. Pass another level just about. It's so sketchy right now. And it's time to take on level 25 boss Oogie von Ugovich. And we haven't even started looking at him yet. All right, there we go. There we go. Cheers, monuments. Yeah, cheers that. Right, take his health down. Take his health down. Oh, look at the swords. No, he's turned into a bat. He's turned into a bat. Oh, that was... You literally can't get any closer than that. So, yeah, these sword things, good in certain situations, not all situations. And on that note, I'll say peace, love, and having a million swords thrown at you all at once. Bye, guys!